Hello folks, a little bit of a different video for you all today. So if you have come expecting insightful news and or updates regarding our new friend Khazan, then you will be somewhat disappointed. For all I actually have is questionable opinions and a somewhat niche sense of humour that I'll ultimately be relying upon throughout the entirety of this video. Of course, this video is somewhat riddled with spoilers throughout, so do enter at your own risk. Now I've scoured, swept and sniffed far and wide across the lands in an attempt to capture the very essence of this community's feelings towards Khazan, dancing with the local lasses, smoking a jarling or two around the Blade Nexus, and sharing our favourite get good stories. It's been a fantastic time, and I feel confident I have truly represented how we all think and feel. So without further ado, I think I speak for us all when I say keep Elemain alive, Neeple giveth, and then Neeple taketh away. Stat scaling for weapons needs an overhaul. For as deep as this could go, we've barely scratched the surface. Make the game easier, it's too hard right now. Whilst you're at it, make the game harder, it's too easy right now. Give us the option to take Danjin to the gym. My guy's been hitting one too many jarlings and not enough lacrima, if you catch my drift. Stamina needs reworking when outside of combat. How hard can it really be to have this toggle to only deplete when actually in active combat? Fast traveling between Blade Nexuses mid-level needs to be a thing. I want wire shortcuts locked once leaving the mission and then returning. Come on. The dev behind this bat enemy needs to be fired. Keep Elemain alive. Loadouts need to be a thing. In a game with such a focus on mixing and matching sets, this should have been a given. Additionally, the same applies for skill allocation. Having to manually adjust this when ever-changing weapons or playstyles absolutely sucks. The bosses from Trocker onwards need to be adjusted. There's far too much of a sudden increase in bosses running away mid-fight and or projectile spamming the arena. Inventory management needs reworking. We need to be able to adjust its order to make sifting through duplicates much more convenient. Fix the broken achievements and trophies. We've got players losing their goddamn minds out here, Neeple. Phantom inside the crevice needs to be brooding more. Include more cutscenes. Some cinematics have recently dropped on YouTube for Khazan, and they would have made great inclusions into the actual game, breaking up missions and helping the game have a better sense of story. Big missed opportunity in my opinion. Give the Throner's Codex more enemy-specific challenges, if only for the additional sense of achievement, as they are pretty fun to do. If the upcoming DLC has a weapon, I know you all mostly want a katana, but I myself would like a great shield that I can swing around and cause blunt force trauma with. I know that one's going to get some spicy comments, so come at me folks. Viper needs a third phase and keep Elemain alive. New Game Plus needs far less limitations and much more love. It's basically a hollow version of what it could be. Transmog needs to be tied into the first playthrough at a relatively sensible moment. Not being able to transmog until New Game Plus is a crime as far as a lot of players are concerned. Bank space needs increasing. We're running out of space, Neeple. An item that allows us to teleport to the last Blade Nexus would be lovely. Fix all bugs and issues with the game. How hard could it be? Add a photo mode. This game is gorgeous. An unarmed skill tree would make a nice addition. Khazan has got absolute hands, just no real reason to use them. The Arcane Knight needs a much needed damage buff. Scalpel needs a second phase and to actually drop rewards. More poison biomes and or swamps are needed. More dragon enemies, more flying enemies, more invisible enemies, more ranged enemies, more trap chests, more traps, more of her. Keep Elemain alive. And for the love of God, if monkeys can throw feces, we should be able to throw feces too. Make it easier to apply elemental status effects on bosses. This is practically impossible with the Greatsword. Additionally, full descriptions on elemental effects and what they do would be nice. On a side note, I'll be making a brief video covering this topic in the very near future. Greatsword and dual wield could probably use a little bit of love, given the spear is a slightly better choice for consistent damage and stagger overall, generally making fights feel more manageable. An option to select easy, medium or hard mode from the beginning of the game would be great. And finally, make the game longer. Right now, it is just too damn short. That is it for the list, folks. If it wasn't abundantly obvious, this list is a vast mix of genuine criticism, rage bait, and outright absurdity. I'll let you decide for yourself which is which, but I stand by the Great Shield. If you have made it this far, then I do of course have a range of guides on my channel, and I will be covering any and all future news regarding Khazan, so do stay tuned. Otherwise, thanks for watching, folks, and until next time, peace.